Hey everybody, thank you guys for joining me this evening. Wanted to jump on here and get right straight to the point and talk about the power of authentic connection in almost anything that you do in life. I mean, it could just be going to a store and having that connection with your cashier, or maybe going to a place that has a lot of strangers and being able to walk in and having the ability to make friends, connect with people, and also be authentic and be yourself. Because there's so many people out there that they're just trying to be somebody that they're actually not, and then they come across as all like weirded out. And you may notice right now that I'm wearing sunglasses, and you may ask yourself, well, why is this guy wearing sunglasses? And it's because I worked outside with my hands for all my life, and I always had sunglasses on. So sometimes, even when I would walk into a building, I would forget to take off my sunglasses, and it was hot outside. So I did certain things that may not have made sense to you, but they worked for me. And those things may have been things like I would wear a shirt with long sleeves when it was 115 degrees out. And to you, that didn't make sense. But to me, it was like an air conditioner, because when I was out there working my tail off and sweating, air would come through and it would mimic like an air conditioning like effect. So I would always just show up and be myself no matter what I did in my life. And so when I decided that I would start and grow an online business and take some sort of a chance on myself, and for once in my life, like, bet everything on myself that I would just do something different that I had been doing and change my pattern, so it wasn't um, being insane, and going down through the motions of insanity. And I thought, how am I going to do this? And the one big thing that I learned in moving forward in an online business is don't hide behind your computer and think you're going to grow some like mega organization where you're going to connect with people and they don't even know you. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I think is like the most important thing is just be yourself. Like, show up, be yourself, act like yourself. Don't be fake. Don't be hypey. Stop promising things that don't don't even exist, or that don't even matter. And I see things going on all the time in the online industry. One of my business partners, Paul, was just talking on a meeting today and talking about how he was a part of one business, and I'm not going to even mention names because I'm not here to bash on businesses, but they slashed the comp plan from 30% to like 10%, and that was a real hard thing, like on a paycheck when you're building a business. So remember, be authentic, know the people that you're connecting with, because you know that you could trust somebody known for a little bit and they're authentic and they do what they say. They're not fake. You know what I mean? So sorry, I spit a little bit right there, but they're not fake. And I get totally passionate on this subject because I get a lot of people out there, and I've even had people that have made fun of me for showing up as myself, and now they're asking me, "Hey, dude, what in the heck are you doing?" It looks more and more interesting to me. And the cool thing is I have the power to shun people if I don't want to do business with them, if they don't fit in my circle, and they don't align with me. And I'm like, and then they're people bashers, and they're negative, and I don't have to work with those people. So be careful, you guys, who you bring into your business, because I've actually brought in people into my business and learned this the hard way. And people weren't being themselves, and I'm like, it totally just goes against everything that I'm doing and what I stand for. So I thought it was really, really important to get on here and share with you guys to show up and be yourself and be authentic. And no matter what you do, And I think that that's going to really help you guys. I get my mouth dry, so I have to take a drink. That's going to really help you guys in moving forward on your journey. So another thing that I wanted to also share this evening is that if you're out there, because I think about this a lot when you look around at other people and you may think, man, that guy's got so much skills, and I won't be able to do anything like that. That's too much for me. Start with the basics. I say by finding somebody who's there and shows up and willing to help you, and not just preach about, like, it's such an easy thing to do. The truth is you're going to need skills, and I think that if you're willing to learn the art of authentic connection and how to actually show up for yourself, and then spread that love, to be able to create those connections, people are going to really resonate with that, and they're going to want to jump in to your boat, and they're going to want you to set them free in the ocean so they can float, and they're going to need to be by a big ship that's going to break those waves and swells, that in business could knock you over early on in life, and it may flip your boat. So I found like a mega ship, and I got it right beside them, and I started floating. And as my boat's growing and growing and growing, more people are coming on my ship. My ship's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're out there in the ocean. And now I'm ready to get some more people out to sea, floating their own vessels and their own ships, growing their own businesses, being brave and taking that next step of authenticity, in their personal lives, business, being able to grow an authentic based business with heart-centered leadership. I think it's really missing a lot in the society today. And when I get on things like TikTok, for example, and I see the ridiculous things that people are doing out there, like to make money, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, and one day they're gonna look back and go, that was stupid. And I don't like using that word, but there's certain things that aren't, they're not conducive to personal development. So I'm looking for the right people, with the right want. It's not even the mindset, because the mindset's going to be learned, but people that have the desire to do better and grow, personally grow, and help other people grow their organizations. In the world of this online space, it can be crazy to navigate, right? You don't know some technical things, or you don't know how to make a post, you don't know how to make a story. Some of these things that may seem basic to me now, that at the beginning were like hard, and I had to ask, well, how do I add script onto a post? Just how am I going to show up and be myself? And I found a team that was there Monday through Friday, and we show up every day together and build skills, because building skills is very important. And it don't matter if you have a 9-to-5 job or not. You can catch the replay, ask questions, but have somewhere where you could go and know just what in the heck are you going to go out there and do, and how are you going to exercise the art of your personal creativity, your development, your authenticity, your hopes, desires, your dreams, your consistency, your dedication, all the little things that you're going to learn to do that the megaship is doing. Because I am refusing. I'm telling you guys right now, I am refusing to argue with well-documented millionaires that go out there and paint an ultimate path. They are like mega ships at sea, and they've been there floating in the sea for 30 years. One of my coaches have been. So it's like, I'm not arguing with those people. And when they taught me to go out there and be authentic and show up, I was like, I'm all in. What else do I have to do? Come on, tell me. And they were like, show up. Just freaking show up, man. Can you consistently show up for yourself? Are you worth yourself? Are you worth going out there and growing yourself? When other people have got their head hooked down in the sand, hoping for a better day tomorrow. And it's not going to happen because they're not taking the steps of creating the authentic connections needed in life to grow an online side hustle, which is now my full-time hustle. I don't go to work at a 9-to-5 job anymore because I don't need to. I have you guys right here, and we're growing. And it's really, really amazing. And I thought that I would get on here and share with you guys some few valuable tips that I've learned along this way. And one of the most important ones is to be able to show up and be authentic. And so what if you look different? And so what if people laugh at you? I don't need everybody in my business. It's okay if people laugh at me. I'm going to grow because I need to have thick skin and I need to be strong. And I can't let every little tornado or storm that comes through sink my boat because I'm not sinking. My boat's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Matter of fact, I'm becoming a ship now because I have a few hundred people on board that ship with me. And now they're becoming little boats at sea right now. And their boats are going to grow and grow and grow. And some are gonna become ships and float and really become their own captains of their own ships. And they're gonna grow because that's what happens when you stop arguing with well-documented millionaires and you start showing up Monday through Friday for yourself once a day, every day, and stop making excuses and saying, I don't have time when you're on your phones for half hour a day, and you make all the excuses of why you can't. And then 5 years down the road, you're looking back going, man, I wish I would have took a chance. You know, that's all I had was a chance in life. And I didn't take the damn chance. And I did the things that were sin, that were not meaningful and didn't matter. And I didn't leave behind a legacy and nobody gave a crap when I kicked the bucket. They didn't care because I didn't show up. And they didn't even know who I was. So I'm going to show up. I'm going to be myself. And I'm going to share it with you guys. And I'm excited to do it. And God bless you guys this evening. I hope that you guys make life meaningful for you and your families alike. I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make it a great evening. I really truthfully care and appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate you more than you'll know.